This is Pat Walker, Mission Winners. One of the things that is a great foundation for all of us, if you want to improve your investing results, focus on the leading groups and the leading stocks in those groups. Now you can talk about the chicken and the egg, which came first, the leading stocks or the leading groups. Well, they actually each go hand in hand. We really focus on these group moves, and we know from quantitative analysis what the leading stocks are. Why? Because we know that stocks that have great earnings and or great sales, preferably over 40% or higher in each area, outperform other stocks. It's not an opinion, it's a fact that I can document. So let's go on here and let's take a look at the leading ETFs. And we're going to go through them. And these are just not sorted any specific way. So these are not sorted by percent off high. They're just a list of ETFs. But you'll be able to see some themes. This is the IBD 50 ETF, the ETF of the IBD 50 stocks. And it's rallied up. It's a little bit above the moving average. It's going sideways here. Perhaps it'll go across these tops right here, a little over 32.10. What would that signify if it did it? If it did that? It's very profound. 32.20 is a more precise spot. It would signify that the rally is spreading out. Right now, the rally is heavy in NASDAQ 100 stocks, those big NASDAQ stocks. We'd like to see it move. And I can document that, by the way, and I'm going to show you in a minute. So here's the IBD 50 going across these tops right here. Gold. Gold just can't get going. Weekly on the left, daily on the right. GDX, gold miners just can't get going. Gold, similar situation. Junior gold miners just can't get going. That's an ugly weekly bar, by the way. Gaps up and reverses down. That's not a good bar. There's no clean entry here. Always ask yourself, would you see this pattern in any chart book saying, this is a high probability buy? And the answer is no. Gold, now this one looks a little better if it can take out these tops right here. What's one negative? It fell on pickup and volume on Thursday. That's why we study price and volume. The two combined together paint a powerful picture and helps you make better decisions. Here's biotech. Biotech's hanging in there. Can it go across these tops? Why did this make such a move? Look at the weekly. It has to do with COVID-19. I will also share this with you. This is an ETF, so you're diversified. Individual biotechnology stocks can be great, but just always be cognizant that one news story can destroy these stocks, the specific stock. Just know that, all right? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but just be aware of it. Here we go, North American Technology. Now look at this. See how that's doing? Hanging right near the highs. That's very positive. IGV, North American Technology, right near highs. Constructive. I want to show you something here real quick. There's IGV. Here's the spiders. Not near as strong. See this? Look at the weekly. Looks decent on the daily, but on the weekly, nothing special. Go back to IGV, compare and contrast the difference. Near 52-week highs. What does that tell us? Technology is leading the advance. And it has been leading the advance. That helps us. That's why we are heavy in technology. Heavy. In fact, I think it's all we own. IJH. Mid-cap. Lagging. Look at this. Near 52-week highs. Mid-cap. In the middle of the point of its range. There's nothing special there. But here's one thing that is a plus. This little shelf right here, and note the volume on the weekly. If this takes this out, and I'm not saying it's going to, but if it takes out this top right here, going across here, what would that tell us? This is the mid-cap, that the rally is spreading out. We'll be ready for it. Here's IWM, small cap. Look at this base right here on the weekly and on the daily. That's a positive also. We would like to see it go across these tops around 136. What would that signify? That the rally is spreading out. Now, am I saying it's going to go up? No, I'm saying it's something to look for. Mid-cap, similar situation as the other mid-cap ETF, going sideways. But notice this. Here's MDY. Look at how far it is off 52-week highs. I'll go back to it again. Here's QLD. There's MDY, and I'm going to do QLD. I'm trying to find it. We're going to type it in right down here to save time. There's MDY. Take a look at this chart. Now watch this. Here's QLD. And there's QLD. Much stronger. Look at that. That's why we do the work we do. Let's continue onward. So, MDY, we're going to be revisited. Well off the highs. Remember that? OIH, lagging badly. I mean, there's not much good here, okay? Software, look at this, software, hitting 52-week highs. And that's why we're involved in technology and software. It's been strong for weeks. This is a weekly chart, folks. That's why we're involved in technology. You could see the strength. QLD, as I pointed out, strong. QQQ, same thing, strong. Steel, look at steel. Here's QQQ, near highs. Here's steel, not that far off the lows. What does that tell us? Stay away from steel. It's that simple. Don't overthink it. Don't have to. SMH starting to exhibit a little bit more strength, near highs. What would we want to see? Go across that line right there, taking out these tops on the weekly, taking out these tops on the daily. By the way, you see that little green slash? Do you know what that is? That's a price alert. We'll be ready for this. What would it signify? The rally's spreading out more. Spiders, still lagging, nowhere near the leadership as the others. It would be nice to see it go across these tops. Will it? I don't know the future. But what would it signify? The rally's spreading out. Solar, picking up a little bit. Boy, it dropped hard though. Nothing really clean. You can see these tops there. That would be nice to see, technology related. TNA related to IWM going across these tops. I like this right here. Again, what would it tell us? If the small caps start rallying too, it tells us, hey, the big stocks are leading, the big NASDAQ stocks are leading. Now the smaller ones are participating too. Tells us the rally is spreading out, which would tell us what? We could be more aggressive. Oil. Look at the weekly. I don't need to talk too much about this. Here we go. I'm going to refresh this real quick. Hold on. That's just, I'm missing one volume bar. This is ugly. No way about it. Here we go. Aerospace defense going sideways, but a lagging group. Nothing to really think about. Home builders starting to pick up. Now this would be nice to see. Think about this. Home buyers. If the home buyers are coming back, that's a sign of some confidence in the markets, in the economy. Here we go. Basic materials. Materials picking up a little bit related to homes. Communications. What is communications, folks? It's technology. Do you see the theme? Technology, energy, lagging, financials, lagging, industrial, lagging, technology. Look at that. Look at the difference here. Look at this. Look at this. Nothing. Oh, technology. And by going through these ETFs, you can see strength and weakness in less than 1 minute. It helps frame up your plan of attack. Consumer staples, maybe a big cup and a handle, but it's really not doing too much of anything. Utilities, there's nothing there. Healthcare picks up. Look at that. Healthcare is related to what? Healthcare is related to COVID-19 also. So that's a plus. We'll see what happens. By the way, I'm not saying, COVID-19 is going to be solved right here. I'm just saying that healthcare stocks are acting okay. Consumer discretionary is picking up. What does this tell us? Discretionary spending, consumer discretionary spending. That's a plus to see. Metals and mining, nothing there. Retail, picking up a little bit. The consumer has been honkered down. By the way, remember this. Stocks forecast the future. They're not looking at the now. They're looking out to see. And that's why we focus on strength and leading strength, because it's forecasting good times are coming in that group. Look at software. Market's been blah. Look at software. That's why we're involved in software. QLD, why we own QLD and many NASDAQ stocks. And back to the top. Again, what's the takeaway? It's very simple. NASDAQ 100, big technology stocks are leading this advance. And we would like to see it spread out. But if it doesn't, what does it tell us? Focus on the leading groups. That's why we do this. And I hope it helps you. Systematize. Can't stress that enough. And I hope you have a good, safe 3-day weekend.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.